for several years, I was lucky enough to be able to guide women in their clothing choices when they came into our boutique called Frilly Simple, which was a very small pop-up type boutique that I could take with me no matter where my husband's job moved us. So after a while, I started to notice that women were coming into the shop when we got new seasonal items and trying them on, and it was transforming them. All of a sudden, they were standing up straighter, they were talking more. It's almost like they were given a cloak of confidence when they had their new clothes on, and their self-assurance was going through the roof. Naturally, I was led down the rabbit hole as to why we as women were so elated when we had new clothes and felt so at our best when we were in a new frock, and then quickly just to become discontent in our favorite shirt that we wore 2 months ago. I found myself asking the same question over and over and over again, and that was, why do we go and buy a heap of new clothes every season, and then, which by the way other people have chosen for us, because I was the sole buyer for so long and started to feel like I'm choosing these clothes for these women. I'm not helping them, I'm not serving them in the best way I can, because they need to know what looks good on them and why. And so the question over and over again was, why do we continue to buy these clothes to feel this renewed sense of self and this great sensation of invigorated happiness, and yet end up in a place of unfulfillment in that department? Very quickly, I obviously learned that we express ourselves outwardly in our clothing choices. But what I didn't realize was that until our innermost optimistic self seeps into that, do we halt the endless cycle of such short-lived satisfaction when it comes to our wardrobe. And at that point, from then onward, my life and work mission completely changed. It's safe to say that I became a student in my own endeavor. And if I could find a way to make my life more abundant via a lighthearted fashion style form, why would I not share that? Having gone through this whole process, even unbeknownst to me at times myself, I can now serve women in a way that is way more empowering. I don't need to be the buyer. I don't need to tell them what to wear and what to buy, because if they know their shape and they know their style, personality, and they know their color, even if they know one of those, they are way more qualified than they could ever imagine at choosing their own fabulous styles.